The figure at the doorway froze for a moment, as if unsure whether to step forward or retreat. The loft felt impossibly small now, the shadows longer, darker, more threatening. My heart raced, not from desire this time, but from fear, from the sudden intrusion of a past I had buried carefully. Adnan, the voice came again, trembling slightly. Recognition, surprise, and something unspoken laced it. I swallowed hard, trying to control the torrent of emotions rising inside me. It was him. My past, my history, my unresolved life outside the surreal bubble Sarah and Tom had created. I had thought I'd left him behind, that time and distance had erased the connection we once shared, but here he was, alive, present, and undeniably real. "Why are you here?" I asked finally, my voice steadier than I felt. I had to see you," he replied, eyes darting nervously between the three of us. I didn't know where else to go. Sarah stepped closer to me, her hand brushing mine again, anchoring me in the present. Tom moved subtly, a silent protector, his gaze sharp and calculating. The loft, once a sanctuary of intimacy, was now a cage of tension. "What do you mean?" I asked, my voice a whisper, but it carried the weight of years of unanswered questions. "I've made mistakes," he said, voice tight with guilt and fear. "And I need your help. I don't know who else to turn to." Time seemed to freeze. The connection I had just begun to understand, the delicate, fragile yet intense bond between Sarah, Tom, and me, now faced the intrusion of a history I wasn't ready to confront. And yet, I realized, ignoring it wasn't an option. Sarah's voice cut softly through the tension. "We'll figure this out, but not by panicking, not by reacting without thought." She glanced at Tom. "Right?" Tom nodded, his calm presence grounding the storm around us. "Right. First we understand the situation, then we act." I took a deep breath. Every instinct screamed caution, but another part of me, the part awakened last night, urged me to face the truth, to confront the past with the clarity I had gained. "Okay," I said finally, "tell me everything." He nodded, swallowing hard. The story spilled out in fragments. Errors, threats, dangerous entanglements, people from a world I had tried to leave behind. And with each revelation, my mind raced, calculating risk, opportunity, and consequence. But through it all, I felt the presence of Sarah and Tom, a tether to the moment, a reminder that connection could be both strength and sanctuary. Hours passed in tense discussion, planning and strategizing. The loft, once intimate, became a war room, a space of strategy and trust. I saw a different side of Sarah tonight. Decisive, protective, fearless. Tom revealed a calm intelligence that made every choice feel deliberate, calculated, yet humane. And I realized amid the chaos that I had never felt more alive, more present, more capable. Night deepened, shadows thickened, and the figure from my past prepared to leave, armed with our plan and a renewed sense of purpose. "Thank you," he said quietly, turning toward me. "I don't know how I could have managed this alone." "You're not alone," I replied, surprising myself with the steadiness in my voice. "Not tonight, not ever again." As the door closed behind him, the loft's atmosphere shifted. The tension dissolved into something softer, quieter, yet still charged. Sarah and Tom exchanged a look, a silent acknowledgement of the journey we had just undergone, through fear, desire, connection, and now resolution. I sank onto the floor, exhaustion mingling with relief. Sarah sat beside me, brushing her hand against mine, grounding me. Tom leaned against the wall, watching, protective, calm. And in that quiet moment, I understood something profound. Life's intensity isn't just about love or desire or fear. It's about presence, trust, and the courage to confront everything, even when it terrifies you. "You were amazing tonight, Sarah," she said softly. "All of you. All of us." Tom nodded. "We faced the chaos together. That's what matters." I laughed softly, a release of tension I hadn't realized I had been holding. I never imagined a night like this, ever. "None of us did," Sarah replied. Her hand squeezed mine, warm and deliberate. And yet, here we are, stronger, together, and ready for whatever comes next. I closed my eyes, letting the moment sink in. The loft had transformed from a space of shadows and uncertainty to one of connection, trust, and clarity. I had faced desire, fear, and history in a single night and emerged not broken, but whole. And as I opened my eyes to see Sarah and Tom, I understood the truth that had eluded me for so long. The intensity of life isn't found in avoidance or routine. It's found in embracing the unknown, in choosing connection over fear, and in daring to face the past without losing yourself. The night was far from ordinary. It had tested limits, rewritten boundaries, and awakened something I had never known existed. And in the quiet aftermath, as we shared a soft, knowing glance, I realized one thing clearly. Life had just begun in ways I could never have imagined. The dawn was coming, soft and slow, but I didn't fear the day. I welcomed it. Because I had discovered the power of presence, the courage to face every shadow, and the strength of connection that could withstand anything, even the weight of the past. And for the first time in my life, I knew that whatever came next, I would not face it alone.